The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Temple Owls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The Canes will put toe to leather and will get started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Temple Owls offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll pull it on the read. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back. And this defensive end can put him there often.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Temple takes over and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Temple lining up to punt it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. One man in the backfield and he gets it. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. trying to make magic with his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Steps away to find some room. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last two plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The hand to the running back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Canes are on the move. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. They're bringing heat. Avoids pressure. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall?
That's the end of the 3rd.
Defense, defense, defense. No one is giving an inch, and the stats bear that out after 3. And this is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the 4th quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Running through contact. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Owls. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
We finally get some points on the board. The defense has been dominating the day. Unbelievable job. 3 quarters of shutout football. Now finally some points on the board. Let's see where this goes now once you've created some momentum.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Coastal Carolina was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Conway. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Complete to the left. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Buying some time. He'll pull it down. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Unleashes to the end zone. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
So you think this is automatic? They need this one badly. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Offense getting set for first down. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
From the shotgun, the inside give. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Using his feet to buy time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. We'll get it started here in overtime. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Touchdown, Canes! They strike first in overtime. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete! Touchdown Owls! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. Does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And the point after is good.
The extra point is good. That tie begins at 14.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Slings it downfield. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Floats it out in space. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Flips it out to the back. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. It is good! And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
That makes the score Temple 17, Miami 14.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Power football with the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A big third down play to try to keep the drive alive in overtime. Off the play fake. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. If they can push this one in, they win the game. It's 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Go straight ahead. He got it in. Ball game. What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime.
This defense defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the double.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to